No? Okay. It's Allison on another haunted road trip. I am still on my Mothman pilgrimage. At the time of this recording, there have been 48 reported sightings in the Chicagoland area of a strange, like man-sized bat flying around the area. So this is yet another report, number 29. And although this report came in Wednesday, August 2nd to Lon Strickler of the Phantom and Monsters blog, it actually occurred in early August last year, 2016. And I will read the account. You can find this location on the Chicago Mothman sightings map if you Google it. And you can also go to the Phantom and Monsters blog and find all the accounts. Alright, so last summer, I believe in early August 2016, on my commute home, I got off the bus and started walking about a block and a half near West Roosevelt Road and South 59th Avenue in Cicero. It was a warm night and I could hear and see all the usual things happening. It wasn't unusual for me to see bats flying around and landing in or on a chimney. But this night something caught the corner of my eye and I figured it was just another bat. And I really didn't pay it much attention. Then it happened again, but then I had this eerie feeling come over me, like something was watching. And again, I saw something swoop by near an opening approximately 15 feet above me and about 10 feet to the right of me as I was facing south. As I turned my head upward, I looked at the street light that was across the street. I thought I saw something perched on top of it. I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. I started to squint to try to focus more on what I thought was the top of the street light, and I couldn't see it too well because the light was in my eyes. It was only when I raised my hand to partially block the light that I could clearly see there was something perched on the street light that was very large in size. When I was finally able to see it better, it stood up, and I was stricken with fear and curiosity at the same time. I was able to see that its head came to a point with red amber glowing eyes. It flapped its wings twice and was airborne and took off towards the north. This was the first time that I've mentioned this to anybody, but when I read the article about the other people seeing the same thing, I had the feeling of fear and curiosity come over me again, and I felt compelled to tell my story. I lost a lot of sleep over it, trying to reconcile in my mind what I saw. It was real. When I came across the post, I got a flashback of what happened last year. The witness's name was Tony G. Lon says, I contacted the witness and received additional information. The witness works in security and is apparently well known in the club industry throughout Chicago. He was apprehensive about being ridiculed if he mentioned his experience. The witness was walking south on 59th Avenue when he had the encounter. He stated to me that the winged humanoid was dark in color, at least 7 feet in height, and that the wingspan was approximately 10 feet or so. It was perched on two human-like legs. He also mentioned that he noticed a short, pointed crest on the head. There was no noise or sounds made by the being, and when it ascended from the streetlight, it took two flaps of its wings and was swiftly aloft. He said that when this being looked at him, he instantly became frightened, and that this fear was imprinted on him. Tony was very forthcoming and didn't embellish his description of the being or the incident. So this is Roosevelt and 59th. Once again, we'll look at the street signs, just pan around. And the witness says he was reportedly walking south on 59th when he had the encounter. So this is 59th. This is 59th Street, or 59th Avenue, sorry, south. So thank you for joining me. We are following in the footsteps of Mothman witnesses. Well, why are we doing this? We're doing this because a lot of you out there are reading the accounts and looking at the map. And I thought, hey, wouldn't it be great to actually go to the sightings so you can get more than a armchair read about what's going on, but really see the location in detail and make your own determination as to whether these sightings have any veracity to them or not. Thank you again for joining me.